So I wanted to talk a little bit more about the messages that I received this morning. First off, I'm fairly certain that that was a family member. Most likely one of my sisters, possibly my aunt, most likely one of my sisters. And the reason I believe that is because they said Meemaw. That was our word for our grandmother. And I know I've mentioned it a couple of times, but it was spelled correctly and everything. And I don't know. In one of the texts, they said Meemaw. And that's what makes me think that it's family doing this and not just some random stranger that felt like hurting somebody today. And that makes it worse, because that means that one of my family members maybe woke up early today or had a day off or just had some free time to themselves to go online. And what they decided to do to make themselves happy during that time was to create an account and send me messages of hate and try to hurt me. That hurts. You know, the messages themselves aren't the problem. It's who's sending them. And it's the fact that I'm pretty sure it is my family, and it's not new. And it's hard it's hard to pull yourself out of a depression and out of a hole, a pit of despair, if you will. It's hard to pull yourself out without support, without help. People say, just be happy. Surround yourself with happiness. Surround yourself with good people and good vibes. Every morning when I wake up, I'm receiving messages of hate. And whether they're from my family or not, I'm not receiving messages of love from my family. The last message that I got from them basically told me that they were taking what my grandmother had left me and they were going to wave it in my face, knowing that I was homeless. They were trying to take the truck that I lived in. They were trying to take the revenue from the book that I wrote. They threaten the revenue from anything that I do in the future. And then people wonder why I feel hopeless and worthless and like I have nobody. I don't try to just be a miserable person, but when you wake up and the very first thing you see is hatred directed at you from people that are supposed to love you, and then you don't talk to anybody else all day long, and it's just you and your thoughts and that hatred, it affects me. And I'm trying to get past it, but it affects me. I don't know. It's nearing the holiday season when everybody talks about how much family means to them, and I'm constantly seeing people online going out and doing things with their families, so happy that they're able to spend time with their families again after this whole experience. Just people have been being blessed recently, with children and with marriages and with happiness, and I wake up every day completely alone to messages of hatred and telling me that I should be dead, that I'm worthless, that I'm hated. And then I'm expected to somehow convince myself that I'm not and pull my life up. And I I don't know. Everybody likes to say how PTSD is manageable with support, and it definitely is. But what support have I got? I mean, I'm thankful to my viewers, to the people that donate to me to help me. You know, obviously the financial support is helpful. It keeps me going. But I still don't have friends. I don't have people I can talk to and hang out with and just be happy and take my mind off of the hatred. And I don't know how to change that, because I don't know how to be a person. Literally, I don't know how to be a person. And I tried to teach myself by watching TV, like kids shows, and then when I actually had the chance and had a real friend, I learned that real people don't act like they do on TV. So I don't know how real people act, aside from hateful and mean, because that's how my family has always acted. Spiteful, jealous, cruel. They can't even leave me alone. When I'm 3,000 miles away and I have nothing for them to take from me, they can't leave me alone. They can't let me wake up one morning and have peace. That phone is ringing at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's ringing every 4 or 5 hours. I'm never going to answer it. They know I'm not going to answer it. They're not expecting me to. They're just waking me up and reminding me that I don't even deserve sleep. And then when I officially wake up, there will be a message of hate, either on my Facebook or on my YouTube, or texted to me. Every morning, the first thing I see when I wake up is messages from somebody that despises me. And it is tearing me apart.